I live a happy life, but I don't chase after happiness. If someone tries to put annoyance or worries or anger in my heart, I'm going to take them out. It's not a trash can. You can't put your trash in my vase. When you find something beautiful in other people, you become beautiful. All right. Hi, everyone. Hi. Really? Hi, everyone. Hi. It's very lovely to see you guys all. Hey, everyone. It's me, your edutainer, Aran. This is what I say in every video of mine. Hi, my name is Aran. I am an edutainer. Today, I wanted to talk about happiness because everyone wants to live a happy life. Do you guys want happiness? Yes. Who wants to live a happy life? Oh, everyone. Trying to find someone who hasn't raised their hand. Yes. Literally everyone wants to have a happy life. Who wants to have a meaningful life? Great. I live a happy life, but I don't chase after happiness. Happiness is not my goal. A lot of people say that their goal is to be happy, they want to feel happy at the end of the day. But that's never something that I really chase after. I want to live a meaningful life. Living a meaningful life is more valuable than living just a happy life. And what's funny is if you try to live a meaningful life, it's very likely that you feel happy. But if you just want to focus on feeling happy, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to live a meaningful life. So do you have a meaning in your life? Have you found any meaning?
Not yet.
Not yet. Honest, I like that. It's difficult. Even if you're in your 20s, you might still struggle. Luckily, I think I know why I'm here and why I was born. I believe that I'm here to make this world more beautiful than it was before I was born. I think I'm born to make you guys feel more loved and encouraged. I want to make a difference, and that is my focus. Feeling happy is never my focus, but when I do make you guys feel loved and more encouraged, when I do the things that I think are meaningful, I feel happy. I feel content. I have high satisfaction in my life, and I think that is because I know why I'm here on earth, and I try to live that life that I'm supposed to live. So this is difficult. You guys are all teenagers. You guys have to study a lot, so it's really difficult to think about why am I here? What am I supposed to do in life? But I challenge you to think about why you're here. And when you pursue that, it's going to be very likely that you feel happy and content. Sometimes I'm exhausted because I do things that I think are meaningful. It's not always pretty and, beautiful. It's tiring sometimes, it's difficult, it's hard, but it's worth it. I think that's important. I want to live a life that is worth pain. So think about what you want to do in life and try to do that. That's called calling. So know your calling and try to live the life that you think you're supposed to live. That was very difficult, kind of. What I want to emphasize about happiness is that feeling happy is just an emotion, which is important, but emotions are not that powerful. You can't really choose your emotions, right? You can be happy, you can be sad, you can be frustrated, you can be angry. That's just your feelings. So I try not to blame anyone for their feelings. If you're angry, that's fine. If you're sad, that's fine. It's okay. I'm not going to blame you for being sad or being depressed. What's important is what you do with that emotion, what you do because of that emotion. So if you cry, like I'm never gonna tell you like not to cry, like why do you cry? Like, you know, sometimes parents are like, why do you cry? Why are you so sad? Why are you so upset? Like that's fine, you can be upset, but what are you gonna do when you're upset? What are you gonna do because you're upset? That's gonna decide your happiness. Interesting. They must be happy. Yeah, so I try to focus on what I can choose. Because you can't really choose to feel happy. You can't really choose to be sad, right? But you can choose to be thankful. So my life, I try to be thankful in all circumstances. Because I know that being thankful is a choice that I can make. When I was maybe your age, when I was a teenager, I heard that I could be thankful in all circumstances. Like at church, like the Bible says, be thankful, give thanks in all circumstances. I'm like, what? Is that even possible? So I kind of wanted to test it out. So I tried to be thankful in all circumstances, and it actually worked. It was possible. Like as long as you look for it, you will find it. There's always something, there's always one thing at least you can be thankful for. Try it. So when I was in the hospital for months and months, I wrote what I was thankful for and I shared them on YouTube. And a lot of people were really touched because they thought that because I was sick, they thought I couldn't be thankful. But there were so many things I was thankful for. You know what's funny? When you are on your way to like a hair salon, you look at people's hair on your way. Like, what kind of hair do I want to get, you know? And when you're on your way to go shopping for shoes, you'll look at people's shoes. You agree? So when you look for what you can be thankful for, when you look for positive things, you will see them. You really will. So being thankful is powerful because you can be thankful even when you're sad, even when you're depressed. But feelings are important as well. So I'm going to teach you what kind of mindset I have to train myself to feel positive emotions. I think your heart is like a container. It's like a place. So when there's a container, if you put flowers in that container, what do you call that? What do you call that container? Vase, right? If you put trash in a container, what do you call that container? Trash can. So what do you want to put in your heart? What? Flowers, right? I didn't want my heart to be a trash can. I wanted my heart to be pretty. I wanted my heart to be beautiful instead of dirty. When I was young, I decided to make my heart a vase, a very pretty vase. So I wanted to put like love and peace and, you know, positive stuff. I didn't want any hatred, jealousy, and anger, frustration, or stress. And that thought changed everything. Like I felt like I could be the one who can decide what to put in my heart because it's mine. If someone tries to put annoyance or worries or anger in my heart, I'm going to take them out. It's not a trash can. You can't put your trash in my vase. So my pride hurt if I felt like stressed or depressed because like why am I putting those negative things in my vase? I try to keep it clean and pretty. It is not always easy, but when you think that it is you who can decide what you feel, it can change a lot of things. No one can decide how you feel. Don't allow other people to decide how you feel. Why do you let other people make you angry? Are you that weak? I was thinking that to myself, like, Aran, are you that weak? Why do you have to be angry because of someone else? I have to be angry only because of myself. So that kind of thought kind of helped me to, really train myself to be more happy and train myself to kind of filter what I think and what I feel. What do you want your heart to be?
Full of flower.
Huh?
Full of
Full of flowers, right? What kind of flowers do you want?
cherry blossom.
Cherry blossoms, very pretty. Yeah, so look at your heart and see what's in your heart. Is it more like a trash can or is it more like a vase? Oh, you think your hearts are like vases? That's great. I love that. Even when you are trying to make your heart a vase, it turns into a trash can sometimes. And I think what's important is to know what to do when you're unhappy. Instead of trying to be happy all the time, I think learning what to do when you're unhappy is really critical. What do you do when you're unhappy? What do you do when you're sad or depressed or angry? Listen to music. What kind of music do you listen to?
Classic.
Classic. Ooh, that's classic. What else? What do you do when you're like stressed out? Cry. I like that. I cry sometimes. Huh? Eat. Important. I love eating, like eating spicy stuff. That helps. What else? How do you relieve your stress? Talk. Right, yeah, you have to talk it out. So those things are really important. You have to know what you want to do when you're stressed out, when you're sad, and when you're angry, and when you're disappointed, and when you're frustrated. It can be your environment. A lot of people think that their environment is only where they're from, or what kind of school they go to, or how rich or how poor their family is. I'm from a broken family, so I can't do this. Or I'm from this town or this country, so I can't be this and that. But I say your environment can be someone you watch on YouTube, the books you read, the music that you listen to, and the talk shows you go to, and the friends you hang out with. So you can create your environment. Go to the books that lift you up. Go to the person that will encourage you. So I know what I do when I'm sad. I know what makes me feel better. That is really, really important because you can't be happy all the time. There will be times that you feel sad, you feel angry, but I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to God. I'm going to pray. I'm going to listen to music that is positive and uplifting. I'm going to go to the people that care about me and that are wise. I go to the books that I really love. I go to the comments that make me feel special, So when you are okay, because when you're sad, you can't be like really rational. When you're okay, make a list. What is going to make me feel better? Maybe listen to K-pop, read a book, or I'm going to go to teacher Ashley, or, I have my mom to talk to, I think having a list will really help. Don't let your emotions rule over your decisions in your life. So when you're okay, when you're happy, you have to make a list and decide what you're going to try to do when you're sad. How old do you think I am? Try to make a guess. In my 30s? 18? Call me 언니. Huh? 26. 21. Well, I wish. I am 27 in international age. I'm 29 in Korean age. Ooh. Why? Why do you go like, whoa? Oh, really? Oh. People always think that I'm much older. When I was a high schooler, people thought that I was a teacher. People thought I was like my friend's mother. Well, yeah, I'm kind of close to 30. You may think that, wow, like her life must be like together. Her life must be like stable. And not really. A lot of people around my age still struggle. They still don't know why they live. They still don't know what to do. And what a lot of us struggle with is relationships. Do you guys do that too? Do you guys struggle with your relationships, with your friendships too? A lot of people get stressed out because of other human beings, sadly. And it's inevitable. But relatively, I've never had much stress from other people. And people would ask me, Aran, like, how do you like everyone? How do you have like no one you don't like? You're so biased. Like, I'm not gonna ask about someone to you because you only say like nice things about them. And I never really got stressed out because of like the people that are around me. And I think that is mainly because I have been blessed enough to have like nice people around me. But second, I think I have like some sort of filter. And that filter is something you can cultivate and make and train yourself to have. It's really important because when I meet people, I try to like them. I try to love them, and I try to learn from them. It's so crazy how everyone has something that they can teach me. Literally everyone. So when I was in elementary school, I think someone said, you can't even learn from a beggar. And I'm like, nah. Oh, you can't. But then I'm like, maybe. And I, again, tested it out. I tried to learn something from everyone that I met. And I really could learn something from everyone. Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. If you really try, if you really look for it, you'll find it. So I challenge you guys to test it. So my mission when I meet people is to find something that I can learn. It almost feels like it's a waste if I don't. So I try to learn something from everyone. I try to see the brightest side of that person. And it's a mission that I have whenever I meet people. It's not easy at first. Like, it's not an ability that you are born with. I practiced for like over a decade now. And when you practice something over a decade, you kind of become an expert, right? So now I can easily find positive things from other people. You guys are teenagers. You have a very good starting point. You can start today. Try to learn something from everyone. Then you will learn so much. And that's going to make you stand out. That's going to make you wiser, more mature, and eventually happier. And you just receive so much positivity from other people. And when you try to find something negative about everyone, you surely can find something. But choose to find something positive. And I promise you that you will find something. Have as many teachers as possible. Like, all your friends can be your teachers. They all have something beautiful in them. And when you find something beautiful in other people, you become beautiful. Only beautiful people can find beautiful things in others. So I challenge you to start today to try to find something you can learn from each person you meet. I was once really sad. I cried all the time. I wanted to end my life. I was so angry and so lonely, and I thought that ending my life was the only way that would justly showed my anger. But I had a mission. And that was more important than showing my anger and respecting my own wishes. And that mission is related to why I live, which is the first thing that I talked about. So having a mission in life is going to make your life worth it, worth pain, worth stress, worth unhappiness. Having a value that you want to chase after, having a value you pursue is really important, because just having a dream job sometimes is meaningless, because once you become that, what are you going to chase after next? So I wanted you guys to have a value you want to pursue and try to do that, and you will feel more content and satisfied. And even when you're not happy, you will be okay. Am I 100% happy, or do I still have challenges? I, of course, do have challenges. I am actually going through a very tough time in my life. And it's like the most difficult thing that I've ever faced. But I'm still okay. I cry at night, but it's still okay. My emotions are not like the most important thing to me, which is kind of interesting. It's okay. Sometimes I'm sad, sometimes I'm really disappointed, sometimes I'm really frustrated, but I know what's more important. Living a meaningful life is more important to me. So I try to do meaningful things, like teaching teenagers, talking to the people that need teachers and friends. So that makes sadness okay to deal with. So I know what is more important to me. So I want to say there are things that are more important than happiness. So the people that chase after those things that are more important than happiness are happy. So I am happy, but I would say I don't have to be happy. As long as I do what I'm supposed to do in this life, even if that makes me sad sometimes, I'm okay. I'm okay to go through that. Does that answer your question? Yeah. So like I said, there are things that you struggle with. Even when you're like in your 40s or 50s, you will still have problems in your life. So learning what to do when you do have problems is important, like I said. So make a list. So try to surround yourself with positive people and positive books, positive videos, like around TV videos. Try to have everyone as your teacher. And that's going to shape your life in a better way, and you will become a more mature person, and you will learn how to deal with sadness and depression. That was a very good question. Thank you. So I challenge you to try to learn from everyone and try to be thankful and make a list of what to do when you're not happy. Sounds good? Thank you. You guys said yes, so you will have to start today. And to be able to remember that and remember this day, I want to have a picture taken. Is that okay? Yes? Are you guys ready? Yes. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
너무 망치면 어떡하지?
아니에요. 우와. 예.
Thank you. Do you want to say?
pretty.
예.
Adi? Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Hi.
Talk about
those two. No.
You learned English from my videos?
Oh, yeah, those. 뭔 소리야?
Thank you.